Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Boise State Broncos, taking on last year's national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. The Broncos will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Ohio State's offense will have the ball first. The give to the tailback. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Hunt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Broncos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
To the air, it's Madsen. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you've got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. They've got the screen set up. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna look downfield again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Makes the grab. It's Gaines. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got the back in the middle. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass. It's Sayin. They'll run the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Peoples. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll start this drive going to the air. Works the middle of the field. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Motion from the wideout. The receiver on the jet sweep. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for space. It's gained. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. And that time they couldn't link up. If you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the grab on the left. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run. The Buckeyes will have a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. When they've got him looking run, down to pass. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Over the middle, it's Smith. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Getting ready for the extra point. They get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning. Queen's team game today. Invaluable, if you ask me.
Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Quick strike complete.
Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. He's got the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. On play action on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Under fire.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man downfield. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And man, this kicker is now 0 for 3 in this game, guys. 9 points. He's cost his own team. You got to wonder what his confidence is like right now.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll give it to the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Tate. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Buckeyes will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can and shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things, and with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
The play action fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. After the third down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Inside the 45. There he goes! And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Got it behind the line. It's Tate. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
In the red area, it's ball. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They got to get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. He's dragged down at the 12, chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. the Broncos send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Caught in the backfield, it's Ball. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Wants to go up top on first down. Extending the play. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Second down, they'll go to the air. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Thurman.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on film.
Complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Sayed. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Punt is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. He's got him. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. First down here for the offense. Give to the running back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Trying to make Matt, breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Broncos are flying down the field. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Fires to the tight end. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots if I want to. I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you could go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So here comes the field goal unit again, and we know how that's gone today. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes him talk to the hand. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ford. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Here's the handoff. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The run from the shotgun. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a gamer.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch near the 50. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes one man miss. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Fullback's got it. Can't get him to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 4th down, going to the air. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. They'll try to power it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Ohio State! And the stomping has commenced. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. For the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 6 over Appalachian State. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
The Broncos will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Running the option. It's Sayin. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Quickly to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tate. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Takes the handoff, it's Ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Graham. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on 1st down. a grab. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Gets it out fast. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Offense, you've got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it from the gun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Buckeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. To the air, it's Sayin. Using the quick game. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
It is so nice when you get a team down and you know the pass is coming, they have to pass, and that's why that dude's got 3 sacks, because they're pummeling them. All passing situations, all rushing the passer, all padding the stats.
The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll try the left side. Shakes off the defender. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Try to get it to the edge. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. The short hands, it's ball. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Broncos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Unleashes one. It's caught. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Picked off to stop the threat.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant that interception should seal this thing.
Power football with the run. The clock running, this should be the final play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes.